Tell you what, lots of good times, and hopefully you have taken advantage of this beautiful weather that we have had, because things are going to be changing. The clouds are inbound, and by afternoon tomorrow, I think we're going to be talking about showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. We do have a chance for some storms west in the morning, and I think most of that will be out toward the I-75 corridor. But if you are going west, maybe on the Turnpike or on US 224, just be advised you may run into that. There's the storm system as it's swirling over the Midwest and upper Great Lakes region. I got to tell you, Iowa got pounded today. 33 unconfirmed tornado reports coming out of Iowa. It's just kind of the first generation of the reports. They'll be filtered down. But you can see these thunderstorms that are kind of diverging from the storm system itself. Well, that is all ahead of a little bit of elevated energy that is just moving into Indiana, and that will pop some more thunderstorms most likely by morning. So things are really going to be evolving as we head through the night. If you do have travel plans tomorrow morning, don't forget Holly will get you started at 4 a.m. with the latest on the radar. She'll be keeping an eye out, and I'm just going to take you through the start of the weekend here, because I think things are going to start to get a little bit better as far as the timing goes. We'll start the day tomorrow with some sun peaks. High clouds will be thickening, and temperatures will be right around the 70-degree mark. We'll really start to see those storms getting a little closer to us once we hit the noon hour. Temperatures tomorrow, I think we pop right back into the mid-80s once again. We'll have a southeasterly wind that helps to import that heat. It's going to import the humidity, and by mid-afternoon now we are dealing with thunderstorms in northern Ohio. Now we do have a chance for some strong, maybe severe thunderstorms. It's not a great chance, but there's been enough going on west of us that I think we'll certainly have to keep a very close eye on things. High wind gusts would be the main problem that we would have to deal with out of this, and also heavy downpours, which, remember, we have very dry ground once again, so a lot of surface runoff could have some localized flooding. We get into the evening, the heavier rain begins to move out to the east, but now we get into just kind of scattered rain and thunderstorms that hang around. Friday evening, this is a new batch of thunderstorms just popped into the forecast, but for the most part, once the sun sets, we'll see things settling down a little bit. Then the sun comes up on Saturday morning, right? Temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s to around 70. Mostly cloudy skies will be the rule. We will have some scattered showers around, and as the day goes on, you'll notice there are dry breaks. Please don't consider Saturday a complete washout. Don't consider Sunday a complete washout. All of this will be evolving, and I think more likely than not, numerous to scattered thunderstorms. That's what we've been calling for the whole time, and that's basically the picture that continues to be painted for the weekend. That if you have outdoor plans, I don't think it will be a washout, but just keep rain and rumble chances in your plans because it's certainly a possibility. And right now it looks like the overall chances are about 60% for the entire weekend. But remember, that's all in Northeast Ohio. Universal Windows Direct 7-day forecast. Those storms developing late day tomorrow. And then as we go through the weekend, scattered storms stay in the forecast. Little lesser chances for the storms on Monday. But next week, the heat, humidity, and pop-ups are coming back our way.
All right, Betsy, thanks.